Rolled hems are notorious for being tricky, and if you're anything like me, it's always something that involves a lot of burnt fingertips and frustration. But there's a much easier way, and I'd just like to quickly demonstrate that for you as I'm making this frill for the Ruffle Love pattern. So I have the frill here, and we need to do a rolled hem along the straight edge of this frill piece. So you'll see the straight edge here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold under with my fingers, and I'm folding under about 1/8 of an inch, or less if you can, but 1/8 of an inch is a good amount to use your fingers to do. And we want to make sure that we have a little tail for our thread, which will just make sure that we can get through that front section without getting our fabric stuck in the machine. So with that first little bit finger pressed under, pop that under your foot. Now what we want is we want to be sewing right on that folded edge. So I tend to put my needle down and secure it where I want my stitching line to begin before I put my foot down, just so I know I'm starting in the right place. With a 1/4 inch foot like I have here, I am just using that inner right edge of the foot as my guide for where I'm doing my stitching. And use that little excess thread to pull as you begin, just to make sure your fabric does not get caught. And then sew all the way along the edge that you are wanting to do your rolled hem. As you're sewing, just prepare the next inch or two by rolling over the edge and finger pressing it and guiding it through your machine. Once you've fully stitched along that edge, we're going to start at the starting point again. All we need to do now is use our fingers to fold over that edge again. This time it will fold over really easily and neatly due to that stitch line that we've already created. So just fold it over, and this time we're going to stitch along approximately the same stitching line that we made before. So this time we'll be using the left section of our foot to guide the fabric through. It doesn't matter that you get exactly over that stitch line, as that won't be visible from the front, but we're just using that as a little bit of a guide, as you can see here. Continue sewing along the full line and just prepare each section as you go, making sure that it's folded over neatly and evenly for each section. Before you know it, you'll get through to the end and you're going to have an absolutely lovely and very perfect rolled hem without having needed any iron or any pins. It really is a much easier way to go about it, and I hope you find this really successful both for the frill and also for any other rolled hems within this project or any other. I hope that was helpful, guys. See ya!